meeting. You can hear her Monday through Friday on WIGY, Breakfast Club in the Morning. Sarah Pooler, everyone!
Hello. Do you guys like my outfit?
Yes!
Thank you. I tried on 3 outfits before I landed on this one today. And do you know why I picked this one?
Pockets!
I'm not going to tell you how I know, but the Piccadilly panini fits in these snack holes. Yeah, it does. I like it. I love pockets. I like dresses with pockets. As a kid, I watched a lot of Nick at Night. Anybody else watch a lot of Nick at Night? Like Leave It to Beaver and that sort of thing. All the moms' dresses had pockets in them. They did. And I think that there were things in there that we don't know about. Don't you think? Like maybe they kept fresh baked bread in there. Or the keys to the family station wagon. Or their opinions. I'm just kidding. Women can't drive. Why I really need pockets is because I like Cheetos. And if you have a pocket, when you wipe the cheese on the inside of your pocket, nobody knows you've been eating Cheetos. And you still look like a lady. Do we have any empty nesters in the room? No? Oh. What are your kids, like 2 and 4?
13.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Loud and clear, sir. 13 was rough. Yeah, I do. I have an empty nest, and I have to, maybe you guys don't know what that means. That's when, and I have to explain it sometimes. I did a show in Portland at a kombuchery. Full of millennials, all of them. Really full of them. So I explained that an empty nester is an adult who has adult children who've left home, flown the nest, as you will. And again, just a sea of confusion as they looked left and right. Wait, we leave? Yes, my babies, you do. So good luck to you with the next 40 years of your child. You're welcome. I raised 2 boys. My 19-year-old is fantastic. He just finished the first semester of his sophomore year at Farmington College. 4.0, blowing the roof off of near adulthood. Thank you very much. I'm quite proud of him. He's funny, he's creative, he's a black belt in karate, he's everything a parent could want from their child. The 44-year-old that I have been raising for the last 20 plus years. I get it. I have concerns, you guys. Our divorce is final, and he's moved in with his 22-year-old girlfriend, so things are looking up. That's usually met with groans. That's the right response, actually. I'm often surprised when it's just like a room full of women, and they're like, oh, but then I think to myself, there's no way that you could be any more disappointed in him than I am. It's fine. My mom saw a picture of his new girlfriend on Facebook. She's so sweet. She said, oh my God, she's so cute. Thank you, Mom. Guys, it gets better. She followed it up with this sweet, sweet statement. Oh, she looks like you at that age. Oh, she's not wrong. Sort of scary. You guys, my mom is a therapist. I have been psychologically fucked since the age of 4. Welcome to my journey. Yay. I did actually raise a 19-year-old. He's fantastic. And I am always surprised when a hospital lets an adult leave with a human being. They don't know anything about you. They really ask very few questions, right? Very few questions before they entrust a human life into your hands for the next 18 to, again, 40-something years. I think it's an odd thing that they have that one question. You guys know what that one question is? Do you have a car seat? That's all you want to know? Not do you have a felony? Just do you have a car seat? Yes, I do. I don't know how to use it. We are walking home. Thank you, Maine Medical Center of Portland, Maine. They should ask you this question instead. How long have you kept a beta fish alive? That's a good question, right? Those things live in the wild in puddles. It's not hard to keep them alive, unless you're me. Because I have only been able to keep a beta fish alive for 8 years. Oh yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? It's a lie. But if you see my son, don't you dare tell him. This is how we have perpetuated the myth that beta fish live for as long as 8 years, okay? Every time my son's beta fish would die, I would scoop it out of the bowl and I would flush it before he would notice. Right? Smart. And then I would tell this angel born to me here on earth that his beta fish had gone on vacation.
He'll be there.
To Petco. Follow? After a week's time, I would take my son to Petco because I would not remember what this fish looked like, but surely my son, having been its owner, would know which fish was his. I'd take him to Petco, he would choose which beta fish was his, and I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes when beta fish go on vacation, they change color. Just like Irish Americans in the sun. They change color, and you take them home. So in order to leave Petco with your beta fish, you must pay for their vacation. The average cost of a beta fish vacation is $5.95. We would take the beta fish home and we would start this whole process over again, and we did this for 8 years. When my son left for college last year, I said, baby, what do you want to take with you to make your room feel more like home? And do you know what he said?
Oh, no.
I would like to take a beta fish, Mom. Very well, it's your funeral. His funeral, beta fish funeral, I don't know. He kept that fish alive the whole school year, you guys. He did it all by himself. He brought that fish into my home for summer vacation.
Oh, no.
2 weeks. It went on vacation after 2 weeks. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I don't mind being single. It's okay. Getting divorced definitely sucked, but being divorced is awesome. I do have just one struggle as a single person, and maybe you guys can help me out. I haven't been able to do this one thing on my own in the bedroom, and it doesn't seem to matter how I wiggle or shift or move or shake. I can't get the comforter back in the duvet cover, you guys. It's like trying to shake out the last bit of spaghetti sauce into a Tupperware by yourself. It's not possible. It's not. It's a very difficult thing to do. So I have been dating in an effort to solve this problem. The duvet cover problem of 2024. I recently had a man tell me that I was a good girl. He called me a good girl. Does it feel icky to you guys? Okay, it felt icky to me too, because I'm not. I'm not. The number of yellow lights that I ran today alone tells me that I'm not. And also, in 1981, when I was 5, I stole a candy bar from Libertier's drugstore on Main Street. I still feel guilty. It's probably because of my mom. She made me return it. I know, right? Also, I know I'm not a good girl because I'm not a golden retriever. And I have no daddy issues, so going forward, I would like to be called either ma'am, which is fine, or MILF. things. In addition to my actual fucking name.
Which was?
Which is Sarah. For those of you who missed it. Yeah, I find men my own age a little frustrating. I had a very long marriage, 20 years. We were married for 20 years. In the 20 years that we were together, we very rarely fought. It wasn't a situation where it was like just two people who couldn't get along. It was just two people who were not meant to be life partners for the rest of their entire lives, which is a very long time when you're healthy. I can only recall our first and our last fight. Interesting, right? Our first fight, they were over the same thing. Our first fight was over the way I folded towels. In the laundromat in South Portland. How odd, right? Our last fight, and the fight that said to me, "This is it," was over the way that I fold my own underwear. And I realized, it's not just him. I apologize to you all men who are here. Maybe you don't have this issue. But many of you seem to suffer for something that I am going to refer to henceforth as correctile dysfunction. Don't tell me how to fold my towels. I know how they fit on the shelf.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how to fold my underwear unless you are peeling it off with your teeth. It's not your business. And I hate to inform you ladies, but correctile dysfunction is hereditary. Just so you know. Someone has suggested to me that I might want to date older men, because I was having a little trouble with men my own age, and I thought about that for a bit, and I thought, I don't think I can. I don't want to eat dinner at 4 p.m. I don't. Not a fan of the Applebee's 2-for-1 special. And if I wanted to watch baseball documentaries all evening long, I would hang out with my dad. Because that's what we do together. The men I've been dating are interesting. I was out on a date and I thought things were going okay. And the guy said to me, after our waiter walked away after we ordered dinner, he said, "You do not look like the kind of woman who eats cheeseburgers." What does she look like? You know who I do look like? I look like the kind of woman who says she is going to the bathroom, but then just doesn't come back. She's fucking adorable. That's how she is. I was also out with a guy a couple of times, and I thought things were going really well. Actually, we have a lot in common. He said to me, you take very good care of yourself when we're out for a hike with you. You take very good care of yourself. I'm always impressed when you make healthy choices, and you seem like you're in really good shape for a woman your age. Motherfucker, what did you just say? I don't think that people who are wearing Crocs or Velcro shoes get to comment on the health and fitness of other individuals, and I might not be alone in that. Do you guys agree? Feels a little off-center to me. We will not be going out a third time. I went out on a really good date. Actually, it was a day drinking. Guy was in his late 20s, and I was like, all right, why not? Day drinking, yeah. And then he wanted to throw some yoga into the mix. Guys, after an afternoon of drinking, at my age, my mental and physical stability are questionable. I was not very good at yoga and day drinking, but I did master the one-night stand. That's the position I was really good at. He preferred the downward dog. In the end, we're both just like, namaste, single. I wanted to be a cougar. I thought cougar would be great, right? Be a cougar? Yeah. And little tiny claws. I was told by a very close friend that is not something that I would be capable of doing. I was like, why? If my husband can date a 22-year-old, why can't I? Isn't that weird when 40-year-old men, 40-plus-year-old men date 20-somethings? It's so uncomfortable. It's like futons. It's not a good look, and it's uncomfortable, and they always seem to end up in a 20-something's first apartment. I don't know. They're like futons. I tried. I thought I could do it. I thought I could be a cougar, you guys. And then it was explained to me why my friend thought that I couldn't. He said, because the average age gap between the cougar and her prey is approximately 25 to 30 years.
Ugh.
I know, right? So I'm 47. Okay. Guys, Obscura Cafe. When a woman over the age of 40 tells you how old she is, there's only one appropriate response, okay? No. That's it! No, you got it! That's it! It's no!
No, wait.
Yeah, look at your skin, it's not possible. I'm 47.
No.
Oh my God, you guys are so sweet and trainable. Yeah, so if you do some quick math, that puts my prey between the ages of 17 and 22. It was right, because my son is 19. What? Gross. No, it's not going to happen. And I'll tell you, there is no way I want to have sex with a 17-year-old. It's just not a thing that I could ever possibly do. But I might want to have sex with a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
Maybe. But there is just a much better chance that I'm just going to want to make him a sandwich. Because that is my love language. I told that joke at a late night show in Manchester, New Hampshire. It was just all men, 20-something men, just to see them again. And one little cutie in the front row looked up at me and he said, "What kind of sandwich?" And I said, "Anything you want, baby. I'll even cut off the crust."